Hey guys, it's your girl I.am.Tiffanee. How you doing? Your girl is outside. Yes. Whew, I had to come out here and get some vitamin D, get some my battery rejuvenated, charged up. And then I'm here underneath this. It's a ginormous tree. It's tall as hell. I mean, of course you can't see it all the way to the top, but it has this like beautiful entryway between all these trees. Like all these trees is lined up behind me. And I was like, let me go sit under the tree. I'm feeling the energy. It's so beautiful. I really wanted to be in the sun because the sun is shining, but that heat is too. But when you're in the shade, it feels really good. Really good. Nice fresh air. I'm out in the mountains. I was going to give y'all a view of the, like, just the, I'm in the mountains, so you can see the whole city. You can see the mountains in the way background and everything. And the ice, the snow-top mountains is showing. But I'm like, I would have to be in the sun to do that. And nah. I was trying to, but my phone was getting too hot. That's how hot the sun is giving off, but when you're in the shade, you're good. Does that make sense? I'm from Texas. Don't matter where you at, it's gonna be hot as hell because it's humid. But this is like nice, fresh, dry air is what they call it. It just don't feel dry. But I guess dry compared to being humid, which is kind of wet and moist, right? Anyways, let's get this reading started. So I'm using my Zodiac Oracle deck, or just a Zodiac deck, rather. And so I'm going to shuffle and pull cards. If an element, you just got water sign, water element heavy in your birth chart. Are you dealing with somebody who's a water sign? And then I'm going to keep shuffling. You might get planetary aspects. I'm going to keep shuffling until a zodiac sign comes out. And that's what this energy, this reading is about. It's a Gemini energy, whether it's your Gemini sunshine or you got a just heavy Gemini. So take it how it resonate, okay? But this is not for the Geminis. I got to shuffle and... and we'll see with whose reading this is for. I was just kind of giving y'all what I'm doing, okay? Anyways, let's get started. Spirit, who is this reading going to be for? Who needs a reading today? Who needs a reading today? And they got bees all on the grass because, they're pollinating the... flowers or getting pollen from flowers or whatever. Little flowers that people will call weeds. Well, the bees are all up in it, but the worker bees, just like me. Spirits, who's this really gonna be for today? Who is this really gonna be for today? All right, bottom of the deck. Moon energy. I don't know why I just did it like that. Maybe I'm just gonna flip it from the top, because honestly I was just gonna shuffle, but Spirit told me to show you the bottom of the deck. Moon, so this could be focused in your moon sign. Yeah, basically. So whatever zodiac this is gonna be for, check your moon, and this could be for you. Number is 14, so 14 could be your life path number. 1 plus 4 is 5. Life path number 5. Your birthday can be on the 14th. Hopefully you're not 14 years old, but 14 could be an important number for you, or a special number for you. I'm just gonna pull from the top. Air. You can have heavy air sign in your chart. Maybe your air sign, sun. Mercury. Check your Mercury to see if the zodiac sign is going to be in your Mercury sign. Air is 25. 25 is 7, so it could be 7 life path number. Or your birthday could be on the 25th, or maybe 25. 25 is a special number for you. Mercury is 15. 1 plus 5 is 6. So your life path number could be 6. Mercury is also an air sign energy, period. Because Mercury is communications, and air is good for communicating. Okay, so Earth, you could have Earth heavy in your chart also. Maybe you have, or Earth could be, shit, I'm out here in Earth grounding myself. Maybe you need to go out and ground yourself. But it's Earth sign energy. Sagittarius. Okay. Shoot, also, since Moon card was at the bottom of the deck, maybe your Moon sign could be a Sagittarius. Your Mercury could be an air sign or Earth sign. Or you could be a Sagittarius sun sign with Sagittarius in your Moon, Earth, Moon or Mercury planetary aspects. Sagittarius is number 9. That's your life path number, or your birthday's on the 9th, or the number 9 is a special number for you. All right, let's get this reading started. I'm using my tea leaf deck. Tea leaf oracle deck. I love it. I'm using it. It tells a story. Like it gives a whole message, and maybe more so like a detailed message, kind of what you got going on, or the answers that needs to be had. All right, spirits, what divine messages do you have for the Sagittarius? For the Sagittarius energy, spirits. What divine message? Oh Lord. These are hard to shuffle, so just give me a moment. Spirit, what divine message do you have for the Sagittariuses? I'm like sitting on a hill, so that's why I was like leaning forward. But the flat area, like the tree, this beautiful tree right here, is not like in the view, and I wanted y'all to see the tree. Like what do you call this? What do you call that part of the tree? It's basically your backbone. Maybe you need to work on your backbone energy, building a stronger backbone. Because there's something so bad I wanted me to sit like where you can see that. Instead of, that area right there with the ground is flat. It's a beautiful background, so I could have used that too. So I was like choosing between which one I want to sit. Here I am. Maybe because you need to work on your background. Maybe you're having back problems, spine problems, or you have a spine situation going on, spinal health. Or you just, stronger. Because like basically how I'm sitting on this hill, like the hill's going up. So I'm like having to lean forward so I can try to be comfortable. Or when I'm up, it's like holding me back. Okay, but it's definitely working out my back. So maybe you need to work on your back, having back problems, or definitely need to build on having a stronger backbone. Sagittariuses, Spirit, what divine messages do you have for the Sagittariuses? Sagittarius, Spirit, what divine messages do you have for the Sagittariuses? Maybe you're like on how your life is right now. How your life is right now on this journey of yours. It's like you're going uphill. Your life could be going uphill, but it's like you feel like something's holding you back. Because, like, say you're going up a steep mountain, you know how it's like you're like going against gravity and your own body weight going up this hill, and it's hard unless you're completely in shape, but it's still a resistance, right? So maybe you are resisting something when your life is going uphill, something's going uphill, and you're being resistant. That's what I'm feeling all in my back. Sagittarius, is this resonating with you? Because I'm definitely like feeling the vibes of what your message is. Like I'm feeling it in my body and the choices that I've made to make this video. Okay, what popped out first while I'm trying to shuffle and I'm now making a mess is are you making a mess of things, Sagittarius? Because these cards just spilled out. It just spilled out like crazy, and like I have to like gather it up like a pile of cards. Making a pile of mess. Oh shit, there's a bee on my camera. Okay, y'all just saw the bee fly by. The worker bees are working. Come on, Tiffany, let's go. First card that fell out is teardrops. Teardrops. Great personal sorrow. Are you like? I mean, that's just kind of confirmation of what I just said. Like, you could be fighting an uphill battle, or your life is going uphill, but you are, which is the same thing, right? You're just being resistant, or something is holding you back. Like those are three scenarios, or you could be going through all three, or I'm talking to three different people going through those three different scenarios. Parched, my mouth is dry. Ooh. Definitely going through some shit though, Sagittarius, and it's got you in a deep personal sorrow. It got you crying, you know, feeling weak. And I say that because this cards are just spilling out everywhere. In the illustration of this card, look, she looks sad or mad. Both. Take what resonates. Oh, gotta look at it this way. I going through Saggies. Maybe since air and Mercury came out, and even Earth, it's like you need to communicate something. Air signs as a communication sign, like I said, such as Mercury. Mercury is the ruling planet of air, I believe, if I'm correct. If I'm not, then maybe you got an air sign in your Mercury planetary aspect. I'm not an astrologist, but I'm just going by what, you know, my little research I've been doing and looking up things and trying to pick up on things making sense. Earth sign means, which like what I'm doing now, like I said at the intro of this video, of this recording, is that I'm out here grounding myself. So maybe, you know, with this earth sign energy, Spirit is telling you need to ground yourself. Spirit is telling you need to come back to earth, because you're in the air, you all in your head, but you need to come down to earth, ground yourself, so you can so things can make sense. So things can make sense. You are going up here, you're going through an uphill battle. Either you are holding yourself back, something around you in your environment is holding you back, or you just you're resisting the change. You're resisting the change. Like your life is going up, but you're like, no, I want to stay where I'm at because that's where I'm comfortable. Or no, I want to stay what's in the past because I'm like keep leaning back because how I'm sitting on the ground, I'm resisting, and I'm like wanting to go back, but I'm like no. Me personally, like how my body is, I'm trying to sit like this because I'm like I don't want to be held back, right? So you're resisting change, Sagittarius, and you got somebody or something in your environment that's holding you back, or all the above. All right, Spirit, what divine messages do you have for the Sagittarius? Sagittarius. Okay, these cards have, let me see, let me just hold it like this, and I'll just pick a card. Good card. I'm glad I brought my little laptop table as I use as my iPad I use as a table because I would not have been able to do this in my lap. Bell announcements. Form of communication. Your form of communication, that air energy, that Mercury energy. Like, yes, you need to communicate something. You need to communicate something. Okay, sorry. Maybe you like actually need to make an announcement, but I feel like that just goes along with, look, you're trying to ring the alarm. You're trying to ring the bell. And maybe either that's how you're feeling, that's what you're needing to do, or maybe that can be what life is doing to you, telling you to wake the fuck up, you know. And you're not listening. You're not listening to life. You're not listening to spirit. Your life could be telling you things. Spirit could be telling you things. Your ancestors, your angels, your spirit guides, all of that, and you're not listening. And this bell, this ring on the alarm, that could be just signs and synchronicities trying to wake you up, trying to get your attention. It could be that, or ancestry. I mean, it could be different groups of you, or one person going through all of this at the same time, or one after another. Or there's a group of you that you want to make an announcement, you have an announcement to make, or you need to communicate something. Maybe your emotions is holding you back with that teardrops. Great personal sorrow. You too much in your feelings, and not like the air energy. Air is your throat chakra, but it is like needing to clear your mind. And that's why you need to go ground yourself with this earth card. When you go ground yourself out on earth, like go outside, get in the grass or the sand, or just, earth, and lay down so you can feel that, so that Mother Gaia can pull that toxic, negative, confused, worries, doubts, energy, suck the shit out of that, and you can definitely go out in the sun so you can welcome in and absorb like good energy and refreshing energy, right? Or maybe you need to go dip in the pool. Water is definitely a cleansing situation, or you can do all of that, right? Cleanse yourself of your energy, of yourself, so that whatever is holding you back, you got to shake it off spiritually, and then universally it will, clear your environment, okay? So that you can clear your energy. Or if you need to speak up, learning how to open all your chakras, especially from grounding yourself. Your crown chakra and your throat chakra could be all blocked because you're not grounding yourself, because you're not trying to clear your energy, because you're not trying to really look within yourself. Because at the end of the day, no matter who's going through what situation, you need to be able to look within yourself. If external things are happening, you need to be able to look within yourself and see like why shit keeps happening. Why are you fighting this uphill battle, or why are you resisting going up the hill? You gotta look within instead of trying to find things out. Like, why does this keep happening? Why? Look within yourself. Like, what's going on within here? For if you feel like you gotta not only pay attention to those negative things, but attract negative things. Pen, new job, career. Maybe you are searching for a job. You are in finding of a new job, a new career, or at the same time, the job or career could be what's having you feeling this way. But for the fact it says new, like this card says new job, career. So it could have been a new job you was in that's making you feel this way, or you're feeling this way because you need to get a new job or career. Both. Take it however resonates. April. Something happened in April. April is the springtime. Springtimes is when things bloom. Like, let's see how it goes. Fall time. Okay, if you want to start from like the beginning of the year, which is wintertime. Wintertime, everything's iced up, everything's cold. So if you live in a northern area where you get snowed down, that snow, all that frozen water, when the springtime comes, that snow waters the ground, it waters the trees, and therefore what was the seeds that was planted in fall can bloom in the springtime. The summertime is just shining. It's just shining. And it's just, life, flower, earth, right? And then springtime comes, not springtime, I'm sorry, fall time calls, where everything falls and seeds are sprouted everywhere, and it's a whole cycle, right? So you just go this. I feel like April could be meaning you're going through a cycle where what was the seeds that were planted before is blooming, or something happened in April. Because I just feel like it's making me want to say you're in a point of your journey where you are blossoming. But the beginning of the reading, that's not what it's saying. Or maybe it's just saying once you stop being resistant to the journey of your life, or letting go of what's holding you back. Once you do all that, life will blossom possibly in April. April's number 4. It could be 4 months. Within 4 months, maybe that would happen. Something happened in April, or something will happen in April. Hammock. Taking a vacation physically or mentally. I mean, that's underneath teardrops. Personal great sorrow. Like, definitely, you need to go ground yourself so you can refresh. You can release all the past energy, the present negative energy, and rejuvenate. Clear yourself mentally, physically, and emotionally, or you actually need to go take a vacation. Maybe you've been thinking too damn much, and you need to take a vacation from that. Could possibly mean stop overthinking, because it's bringing you personal sorrow. It's bringing you to the point where you're crying. Overthinking to some shit that's wasn't even, making shit up. Making shit up, and when you do that, what that is, overthinking more so leads you to thinking something is that it's not. So when you get yourself caught up in, and I feel like it started off with a negative energy, a really heavy energy. So if you're overthinking, it's not anything positive, right? Whatever you're thinking, you could be manifesting in your life, because you draw in that energy of whatever energy that you're in, especially with something that you're overthinking. Pig, beware of greed. Beware of greed. Like I said, and it's underneath the announcement card, underneath the bell. I told you, announcement. I felt like I was getting the energy of either you need to announce something, you need to talk about something, you need to speak about something, or or the universe is trying to speak to you and tell you something. So take it how it resonates. And that's the part of you resisting this going up the hill. That could be something that's holding you back, because you're not listening. You're not listening to yourself. You're not listening to the universe. And with the beware of greed, maybe you're in a greedy energy. You could be in greedy energy, and that's what the universe is telling you. Or you attracting greed, or you need to make an announcement that someone's being greedy. Or you could just be announcements where you need to tell yourself that you're, be honest with yourself. And I didn't I say that about taking accountability? You need to say it. Damn, that's what it is. And once you become self-aware, like they say, the first step is admitting it. Then you can learn from it, and either you can grow from it, let go what doesn't serve you, or you're like, shit, that's what I am. Which it's not a good thing to be in. That's what they say is one of the original sins. Is gluttony, right? Greed, yeah. Isn't that they say in the Bible it's a sin if you want to go by the Bible terms? But either way, it's still bad. Still not a good look. Still not good divine energy. Heals. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. Heals. Obstacles to overcome. Didn't I tell you when I was talking about how I'm on the hill and how you have an uphill battle? Life is going uphill and you're resisting. Or shit's happening around you in your environment and it's holding you back from going up the hill. Thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. I love you. So, heals, obstacles to overcome is underneath the pin card, new job, career. So, finding a new job or career is uphill battle. Trying to figure out what you want to do for your career is uphill battle. Or, you trying to find a new job, career is uphill battle. The one that you just got in, it's an uphill battle. Or you have obstacles to overcome. It's obstacles after obstacles trying to find the perfect job for you. And obstacles is nothing but lessons that need to be learned. It's tests that you may not have passed. And so life, your journey right now is testing you. And it's going to keep testing you until you learn some type of lesson. And maybe it has to do something with your crown chakra and your throat chakra. And with this earth energy, it could be your root chakra or your sacral chakra. And since I said, you need to go out grounding, it's probably your root chakra. The base of your spine. The base of your spine. Where my head is at. You see that? Crown chakra energy. Doing all those will help your third eye chakra. Yeah. You gotta get more in tune with yourself. Focus on bettering yourself internally before you're trying to... Well, not necessarily... While you're trying to better your life externally. I'm gonna say while, not before. But while. You can do both. It's a lot of work. Because not only do you have to pay attention more so on your inside, but also on your outside, your environment. And how you react to your environment. And how you go about your environment. Butterfly, a change for the better. Definitely, okay, and that's underneath April. Definitely. April, I told you, April season, the spring season is where you're supposed to blossom. Butterflies, and when you blossoming flowers, then you have butterflies. You could be going through your cocoon phase. That's what it definitely sounds like. You're going through some changes, and maybe you're being resistant because maybe your cocoon is starting to sprout. It's starting to sprout, and you're like, no, I'm not ready. I don't feel. I was comfortable in my cocoons, being snugged up. It was comfortable, but life is trying to open it up, and you're resisting. Stop resisting change. Change is for the better. And you all start with changing within so that your life can change. You're trying to welcome change in your life, but external change ain't gonna start or come until you have internal change. Because your life is changing externally, but you're resisting it. You're scared of it. And since you're feeling all that energy, you need to work within yourself. Change is happening around you. You can't even notice it. Because you need to work on your inside. Teapot. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So you got teardrops, great personal sorrow, hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally, and then teapot. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Maybe you had a deep friendship with somebody. Some tea was spilled, either amongst y'all or something that had to go on externally, and it brought personal sorrow. And Spirit is telling you need to take a vacation. Mentally, you're overthinking. You need to go out and chill. Go out in nature, like this is outside, and go chill. Mind you, I got 2 cards with the same flowers in the background. April and hammock. It is the same type of flowers. This is a far away view. This is a close up view. Close up. I'm telling you, you need to work. You need to go look in the mirror. Look up close in the mirror and look at yourself and do some inner work. Maybe with this teapot, deep friendships of the same with someone of the same sex, you need to work on being a friend. To have a genuine deep friendship, you have to look within, deeply within yourself, to be a friend to yourself first. If you haven't been a friend to yourself first, and I don't mean saying putting yourself first, but loving yourself, just genuinely loving yourself, how are you going to give that love to somebody else, or accept that love from somebody else, to have that deep friendship? Happiness. Yeah, you're seeking happiness, or happiness is right there. The door to happiness is right there, but you are scared to open it. You are either scared to open it and walk through that door, or things in your environment is holding you back from opening that door and walking through it. So you got happiness underneath, beware of greed, and it's a pig on there. Pigs, even though they eat a lot, right? They eat anything. They're like the garbage disposal, right? So you could be eating up everything because you're so much in your emotions and your feelings right now. You could be emotional eating right now, or that's what you do. Or so yeah. And then pig card, beware of greed, is underneath the announcement. So I think once you face the inner shit that you have to go through, which is your toxic traits, your trauma, once you go within yourself and work on that, it will bring you happiness. And I think with the announcement also is you saying it out loud to yourself, you admitting it. It will all bring you happiness when you do that. Or a deep friendship is what you're seeking, and you can have that once you do all the inner work. Dog, getting together with friends. You got 2 friend cards in the same row. Dogs, getting ready, or getting together with friends. Yeah, or maybe you're getting together with friends to talk tea, to talk gossip. Or you're just talking with your friends, venting about a situation, but venting how your life is going. Valley, deep personal strength, peace, and that assure success. You're going through the valley right now. You're going through the valley. Maybe you're at your bottom. You've reached bottom, rather. If you reach bottom, like I always say, like, where else you can only go up from there, and life is going up, and I just feel like you're resisting it. Or now that you've reached bottom, you're going to gain clarity with this air energy and with this Mercury energy. Once you speak it, like, just admit what's up, what's going on, admit it to yourself, right? Speak it. Once you start doing that, healing your inner traumas, healing your inner self, your higher self, your inner child, okay? Doing some inner child work. You'll start coming out of the valley, going up the hill. Instead of being resistant, you can start going up the hill to bring assured success. Like doing that, you're working on your personal strength and your peace, your inner peace, and you're going through some deep shit that once you accept it, once you acknowledge it, accept it, take accountability, heal, forgive, let go, you can come out of this valley energy. You'll grow deep personal strength and peace that assures success. And this is underneath the butterfly card, which is a change for better, underneath April. Maybe something happened in April, maybe something kicked off in April, or in April, it could be last year, it could be some April ago. And maybe or in April coming up is when you'll finally stop resisting. You'll finally fly out of your cocoon and be a butterfly that you are at the stage of growing to be. You're being sprouted. Maybe you was a seed, because then I brought up seeds, right? Maybe you're a seed that has been planted, right? And Spirit says once you start acknowledging and investing and doing your inner work, so that you can reach your higher self, so you can reach clarity, you'll spring out. You'll break grounds as a seed, right? Your roots are growing, right? Your roots are growing in the ground now, either from like you being a tree, or you could be a plant, right? A plant that's really strong, right? That resists changes, that doesn't get knocked off so easily. In order to do that, you need to plant yourself, you need to ground yourself and sprout your roots. Let your roots grow. And when you do that, and then that's when whatever thing that you are, a tree, I mean, I like to use tree, or a plant, or a flower, or whatever, you can sprout, break earth, sprout, and nothing will phase you anymore because you're deeply rooted. And only in order to be deeply rooted, you have to work on yourself. You have to work in your inner being. That's the message, Sagittarius. Y'all going through it, but in order to get out of it, so you can stop going through it, is work within. Crown, at the bottom of the deck, I told you. Crown chakra. I told you gotta work on your crown. Maybe you got your crown knocked off, and life is telling you, pick up your crown and put it on. In order to do that, you're gonna have to have strength to do so. Honor and respect will come to you. That could be you doing that to yourself, you doing that to life, or people of life doing it to you. I didn't mean to shuffle that. Damn. All right, Sagittarius. Okay, I didn't mean to keep shuffling, but Spirit is telling me to look at this bottom card. Yoke. Maybe things are not equally yoked in your life. Somebody was, a situation was, or just life in itself. But to be equally yoked, to be like this, I don't know exactly what this is, but I feel like it's a balance beam. Maybe your life has been tipping over, right? The balance beam has been tipping over. In order to balance out, which is in the sign of Libra. Libra is air sign. Libra, maybe your Mercury is in Libra, or Libra is just needing to communicate, okay? You've been in an indecisive energy in your life, an unbalancing energy in your life. If you speak on something, life will balance out, or you become equally yoked in your life, within yourself. Feeling tied down or frustrated. Until then, that's how you're going to be feeling. Feeling tied down or frustrated. Sagittarius, that was a deep-ass freaking read. I think that it's been a long time that I've had a reading like that. With these zodiac signs. This is how I basically, I didn't got deeper in my intuition. That was a deep intuitive reading. That was beautiful. I love that. You can have that too, Sagittarius. It's just, this is what you need to work on. Alright guys, until next time, bye.